Welcome to Staying Relevant, the podcast hosted by two DOS best friends, blood brothers, and what else is a brother? And two bonded souls, Peter James Jonathan Joseph Wicks, and me, Sam Thompson.
After that unusual intro, I imagine for this episode I'm going to swear an awful lot. So if you don't like it, go f*** yourself. There's alcohol on the table, but I don't partake in drinking during the day don't partake in drinking during the day these days. Don't know why that sounds like a weird sentence.
Should we move the alcohol off the table now?
No, because you never know.
Just in case?
You never know.
Just in case you get pushed to a certain level?
Yeah. My limits are different now, but it just needs to be there. I always like to know that there's an option.
Shall I put my glasses on my
for
head?
Alcohol? Yeah, if you like. Yeah. I mean, if you put them a little bit further back, it helps with the coverage. Make sure you follow, subscribe, do all of that sort of stuff. Staying Relevant Podcast on all socials. Follow the YouTube. Lots of exciting things happening on the YouTube. Isn't there?
What are we on, Josh? We better be on 80,000.
80,000.
Yeah, we're on 80,000.
Just the 20,000 to go before Sam can have his little party.
Yeah.
So happy days for that.
It's going to knock off.
Rate, review, yeah, do all of that sort of shit. This is obviously the main episode. So this is Monday. I think you all know that by now. You'll be able to watch this on the new day, which is Wednesday. And then we'll be doing a bonus episode, which comes out on a Thursday, which you'll be able to watch on a Sunday, which means that you can catch us on a...
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday.
Excellent. I just caught eye contact with Pippa mid-sneeze and it made me feel weird. Anyway, right, we're going to start today with something that we've been kind of going on about weight. Wait.
Okay, all right. You don't.
Wait.
You have no idea what it could be.
Well, no, they do now, but just wait.
Okay.
So this is obviously the Wednesday before the announcement, which you will now have seen the announcement.
The dome.
Sorry. I said wait.
Sorry.
I will let you off your fucking lead in a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, we've been alluding to it for a while, but yes, Staying Relevant are doing the O2.
We're doing the O2, motherfuckers! Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Come on!
Yes, the O2 has been in the works for a long time. Sam forced us into it by announcing we'd do it at the Apollo back in September, but it is happening.
And we hadn't even signed it then. We hadn't even asked.
No, we hadn't. And let me tell you, in the background, there's been a lot of fucking effort has gone into letting the O2, or the O2 letting us actually have it for a night. I am going to say this once, and I genuinely mean this. It is for one night only. This is the only opportunity this year that we are going to be doing anything. There are no other tours, no dates to be announced, no nothing. This isn't like one of them things where we go, oh, it's done so well, we've announced more dates. It's literally just this.
And it's obviously, as you know now, it's now at the end of the year. So that, as Pete just said, there are going to be...
What's the date, Sam?
It's September the 10th.
The 19th of September.
The 19th of September.
Now that's a perfect segue into the fact that, Sam, what are we going to be doing for the show?
What?
Sam's got no fucking idea yet. Neither is the team.
I do. We're ziplining.
No, we're not.
We've got flame cannons.
No.
You said we could have flame cannons.
There's going to be some pyro.
We got pyro. Say hello to my little friend. What?
Yeah, because remember this is a podcast, so what they've just heard is, say hello to my little friend, which I can't imagine sounds good.
Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, excellent. Sam is machine gunning people. That's not going to happen at the O2.
Not Sky.
No, slow.
Crowd surfing.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're going to crowd surf. That's what I say.
I'm just going to point out that after the Apollo, September, when Sam announced that we were doing the O2, I did the usual Pete thing, and I went home that night and wrote a fucking show. Now that has been changed, and lots of things have happened, and there is all sorts of different people now as part of the team. But when I tell you, it's going to be fucking mental. I mean, it's going to be mental. I have basically given in to the fact that because we're doing one night only, Sam will get all the things he's ever dreamed of.
The bells and whistles. We've never had the bells and whistles.
I'm going to be honest with you. We're going to fucking lose money on this.
Great.
So not great.
Yeah.
Not great. I'm not happy about
We
it.
want to lose 30 grand.
We are going to lose more than that. Yep. Don't worry about that.
We want to lose
fine.
50 grand
We
on
don't
you.
want to lose any money.
We're going to pay you, actually.
No, we are not. Please pay us. And genuinely, and I am going to say this for the last time, this is the only night of the year that we're doing this. We are too fucking busy. Sam's got lots of running to do. And this is the only night that we are doing it. So if you don't get a ticket for this, there are no other times.
Yeah. Think about the backless chaps you may have seen at the Apollo and times that by 30.
Yeah, he's going to have his full cock out this year.
Well, anything could happen. Anything could happen. And we want this. I think we would only be like the 4th podcast to ever do the O2.
I'm not entirely sure, but we are going. We want to make history with this, and I genuinely mean that. So if we sell out, which I'll be honest with you, is a fucking stretch.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, that would be fucking amazing. But also, I think it would make us the largest UK live podcast audience ever.
But do you know why I think? Can I just give a really quick,
if we sell out,
concise, impassioned plea as to why you should get a ticket?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. One.
I don't know where this is
right?
going.
Normally, when people do podcast tours, right, and they like go and do the Apollo, like whatever they're going to do, it's just them sat on a seat, right? We are a show. We put on a show for people. And even if you buy tickets to the back, it doesn't matter. We're coming to the back, you know? Like, there's going to be bells and whistles, as Pete said. So, like, wherever you're sat, whatever you're doing, you are going to be part of this experience with us. We're going to put everything we have and everything we've learned over the past 10 years of friendship into this fucking show.
Yeah, we're going fucking wild for it. In all honesty, we really are. So the tickets drop at midday today, Monday the 10th. And I would hurry the fuck up if I were you.
Yeah.
Bells
and whistles.
So on that note, Sam was in charge of a launch video. Now, if this isn't an indication of what could happen in the show, last time we just kind of filmed some stuff and yeah, we got a tour of us and all the rest of it. Sam dropped me out of a fucking plane at 15,000 feet for the launch video. Sam has been skydiving before. I haven't. I'll be honest with you. I expected Sam to enjoy it more than what I think he did. On the way up in the plane, Sam cried.
I didn't cry. Look, I've done it 3 times now, right? And I'm always fine before I get onto the plane. And the moment I get on the plane, I just shit myself. It's not like I don't like heights. I'm not terrified of them. I just don't like them. And then I turn around to Pete because I was kind of like, this is great. Like, we're going to see Pete sort of a little bit nervous, and he's smiling. And I was like, for fuck's sake, this guy just loves danger. And so I had to turn around and smile back at him as if I was really enjoying it, whilst I'm holding my guy, because you're strapped to a geezer behind you, and they're strapped like really tight. You can feel their penis, honestly, on your bum. That's pretty intense.
I'm going to be honest with you. I also had a man strapped to me, and
did you feel it?
At no point did I feel his penis.
That's mad. I genuinely did, and like they are so close, and you can feel their breathing. When they breathe, you've got to breathe with them. It's really weird. And then they shuffle you to the front of the plane.
I'd also like to point out, I don't know, this feels like, I feel like you and your guy had a different relationship to me and my guy.
He was lovely, my dude.
Yeah, no, well, evidently. You seem to have got a lot closer than you did to. I wasn't breathing in tandem with my guy.
We were breathing. I was leaning back there going, and he was like, breathe with me.
Whilst you felt his penis?
No, I wasn't holding his cock. I'm just saying that he was like, it was so tight to, like, you know when they're strapped to you so hard. But we were literally, he was like, just breathe with me. And I was like, okay. And then like you arch your back. Okay, this does sound a little bit rogue.
Okay.
You then arch your back as you're falling out of the plane, and then you're just gone.
Yeah, my guy went, you all right, you sweet? And I went, yeah, cool. He went, ready to jump? I went, yeah. And he went, let's go.
I've watched the video back. You're not even moving your face.
When? In what?
In midair. I'm screaming. Going, ah! You are just straight-faced. And just plummeting without one expression on your face.
Yeah, well, it's just jumping out of a plane, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's absolutely not. But it was so fun. And then we landed on the O2, you see.
Yeah. The video. It was tough to get the clearance to land directly outside the O2 like we did.
What are you saying?
I'm just saying it was tough, and London comes up on you quick, because if you watch the video and you see all the fields and that around us, London just comes out of nowhere sometimes. When you're falling from such a great height, London just comes out of nowhere, and it's mad. And to be able to actually change midair into different jumpsuits is fucking special. But yeah, we landed just outside the O2. Didn't we?
We absolutely did. We unstrapped, unhooked.
Yeah, we
and walked
unstrapped.
straight in.
And I don't know if you saw, from the video, it's amazing, like in the air, how big the parachutes look. And then once you land at the O2, it's amazing how small they look, as if they're kind of them running parachutes that people use for sort of interval training and stuff.
Just clipped them on the side.
Yeah, but obviously as well, like, the guys that were strapped to us, we left them in the air. They just took us down part of the way and then just unclipped themselves, and we finished the job ourselves.
To make the video, because me and Pete obviously when we're jumping out, we're in different stages of things. So I told Pete he had to just talk to nobody, as if I was there on his right when he's dangling in the air.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Sam, because that was all actually what happened. Was we jumped out, and because it's such a long way to fall, so we jumped out in Kent. And then what happened is the winds took us to the O2. So that's why it looks a bit odd, because it was a windy day, you see, it was February. So when we jumped out in Kent in the middle of the fields, the wind just took us, and then we landed in Greenwich. Without our guides, we lost them somewhere, and we did have a quick change, because like I said, we're doing things bigger this year. So changing mid-air, cool as fuck.
One of my favourite things is when we went to the skydiving place, there's like a big queue there's a lot of people, and we all had to do safety training together. And what they do is they clip you onto these things that hang from the ceiling, and then they sort of like make you do different sort of like acrobatic stuff as you're suspended, like just a couple of foot off the floor. And Pete, he was like, right, Pete, pick your legs up. So Pete's just hanging in this little room, just with his feet just tucked off the floor.
And like, I imagine that's quite hard to visualise. I'm not saying you want to visualise, but you can actually watch that, because how we shot the skydive, and how we mastered sort of, the entry to the O2, you'll be able to see on the behind the scenes video, which is going up tomorrow. So Tuesday.
It's very funny.
Tuesday, that'll be going up.
So good.
But also, you will have seen from the videos, we had some fans there who saw us drop in from the sky from Kent to outside the O2. They were looking up. Those two fans, they were Annalise's auntie and uncle.
Lovely people, by the way.
The
really
O2,
nice couple.
Really, really lovely.
Janet and Paul.
Janet and Paul.
Yeah, so we love Janet and Paul.
Yeah, they were really, really nice. Great actors, actually, Janet and Paul.
Really, really good, especially as we were thinking about getting actors in, and then I remembered how much the O2 is costing, so we couldn't afford them, so we just asked if anyone's got any family who aren't busy. So Janet and Paul, love them. They'll be at the O2. So if you see them at the O2 when you get your tickets, get some pictures with Janet and Paul, because they're fucking sick.
J&P, they're fucking good people, actually. We bought them a coffee and a croissant. I think Paul had an almond croissant, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and I think they may have paid for them themselves.
No, they did not.
I make these budgets.
Fucking hell, we're tight.
So
we are tight as arseholes.
Budgets.
We are tight as arseholes without piles.
Staying relevant does the O2 for one night only. It's finally fucking happening. I can't actually believe it. We started this podcast, a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
Now we're doing the fucking O2.
I just want to big.
I just want to, yeah. Okay, Sam's wet. No. Sam.
I can't do it. Won't do it. Won't work.
Okay. But on a serious note,
that would have been so cool.
Okay, for those of you listening, Sam has just tried to open a beer with his teeth. That's not gone well, is it?
No, it really hurt.
No, it's not gone well.
But we should chug a bevy just to...
Well, there's an open bottle of vodka there.
Just to say, come on!
Yeah, chug a bevy. There's an open bottle of vodka.
I'm definitely going to have a Guinness or two before the O2. I'll tell you that much right now.
Well, why don't you start now? There's an open bottle of vodka. You want to chug a bevy?
I just couldn't. Not on a Wednesday.
No, not on a Wednesday.
No.
All right, cool. So, yeah. The fucking O2.
The O2 Arena. actually.
I
Where's
just
Sabrina
wanna-
Carpenter?
I just want to point out that's where we saw the Brits, which we're going to get onto in a minute. But Taylor Swift's performed there. All the big dogs have been there. You know what I mean?
Madonna.
And Madonna, fucking Elton John.
Us.
I went to see Elton John at the O2.
You've had Elton John at the O'Tizzle,
Right.
and then you've just got Pete and Sam in a pair of backless chaps.
No.
Just rocking up onto stage and pyro everywhere, just chugging it out.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
Okay.
I'm over the moon. I can't wait.
All right, that description is not what's going to... So, because I don't feel like that's going to make you want to come. Sam and I's backless chaps chugging it out sounds a little bit like a different sort of show. None of that will be happening.
We got guests, massive guests, huge guests, and more than just one.
Have we?
Yeah. We're gonna.
Okay, again, this is typical for the rest of it. Sam has no idea, right, what is, but we have got guests, you are right. Yeah. There's going to be music, there's going to be fucking all sorts. We're going fucking big. So yeah, O2, fucking
feeling.
happening, genuinely, one night only. So crack on. So, moving on.
I don't know if I want to move on.
Well, neither do I really, but we do have to do some other
Can I
bits.
say one more thing?
You can.
Okay.
It's your podcast.
We are going to talk about the Brits in a second, because that was fucking great.
At the O2?
Mate, me and Pete were actually sat on the same table, and we like looked around, because you forget, because you've been to the O2 for like various events. We obviously did the NTA's red carpet there, and we've done loads of like sort of things there. You look around, and you're like, we actually took a moment. I can't believe we're going to be fucking doing this.
Yeah, I mean, but also September 19th for those of you, and I know it's tough because it's obviously in London and some of you from different places, but we specifically waited and tried to get a date that is a weekend. So it's a Friday night, which is, in all honesty, quite difficult to get the O2.
Yeah, we begged,
but we've got a Friday night. Make it a big fucking weekend. It's gonna be serious, and I can promise you that. And it's not often that I overpromise, because I like to stay pessimistic. But I'm unleashing the inner fuck it, Pete.
Oh, bring your bras.
Jesus.
And your pants. Well, wear your bras and your pants, but have an extra pair available to you, just in case you want to throw anything at Pete. Because
not just me, Sam. I think currently the old thirst trap Thompson, which we're going to get onto in a minute, but I think it could be you, mate, that's getting the ladies lathering.
No one's ever thrown anything at me. If you want to throw anything at me, please do.
Not like a brick.
Yeah, I'll take a brick. Just throw anything at me.
But yeah, so Sam, we're going to get onto that in a bit. But Sam is fucking Samming at the minute. Anyway, the Brits.
Depressing.
So a lot happened at the Brits. An awful lot happened at the Brits. I am probably going to leave that there because. But a lot happened at the Brits, but we're just going to move on from that. And we'll tell you about our Brits experience.
Our Brits was great. We had a lovely Brits experience.
So Sam and I, we met up. We went to the Brits sort of together. When I say sort of together, I went to the Brits with Liv Atwood.
Yeah.
And Sam was there.
Load of shit, that, by the way. Pete's obviously launched his new Kiss radio show, which he's actually just done. We're going to come on to that in a bit. But, he was sort of doing a bit of press, bit of PR for the Kiss show. And he was like doing the red carpet with Liv. And I didn't actually have anyone to do it. I love Liv, by the way, but I just felt a little bit left out. And so I scuttled up to Liv Atwood when we were in that Sky Bar place before we'd even gone to the red carpet. I went, do you mind if I come with you on the bed? She went, really? Do you not have anyone to go with? I went, I'll just come with you if that's okay.
So how the red carpets work is you normally go down with whoever you go down with, and you normally have your fucking someone from your team or whatever there. Liv and I were obviously working together, so we went together. Sam came with us, so the three of us tackled the red carpet together. The awkward part of it was that me and Liv were obviously doing photos and that together. Sam was alone for the photos, just behind us,
just tailing.
But he did keep trying to creep in. If you look at some of the photos, you will see there's sort of an arm and a leg that Sam is part of. So technically, the three of us did it together.
It was just such. And when Peter says we tackled it, we really did tackle it.
Yeah.
Like they were like, right, we're gonna go in. I was like, yeah, we'll go in now. And they were like, no, you stay a little bit behind. I was like, no, I'll come with you now.
Yeah.
I just don't like doing things alone.
Yeah. To the point where at one point I think there is a pat picture of me looking quite angry to my right, where I'm telling Sam to fuck off. midway through the pose, we're doing the pictures, and I can hear him going, "Can I come in? Can I come in? Can I come in now?" And I went, "Fuck off!" And it looks like I'm shouting at someone. It was Sam that I was shouting at there. But it's fine because Sam got to do it twice because Sam didn't want to do it alone, so he waited for his sister. At one point we lost Sam because he went back to repeat the carpet with his sister.
I just don't like being alone.
But we didn't
like
listen.
it.
Me, you, and Liv spent the entire night together.
Yeah, we did. It was fucking fun. We had the best table, by the way.
But it was great. There was an awkward moment. Liv and I mean, we did a lot of pictures on the carpet, and we were doing some other pictures and some social bits for the radio show and whatnot. Sam was just kind of stood around us, and at one point when we were doing a little social bit and we'd taken a picture with one of the social media people, Sam threw a bit of a wobbler. And went, "Well, is anyone going to take a picture of me? I suppose I'll just do my own then." And then we all had to wait and help Sam. I've actually got the video of Sam trying to take a nice picture. We then spent the first hour on the table, which completely missed Sabrina Carpenter because Sam was showing everyone at the table the pictures, asking what they thought about whether he should post them. Sam did eventually post the picture on Sunday and then deleted it 15 minutes later.
You can't say that.
No, but we're going to get onto that because I've got advice for you. We're going to work on. I mean, Sam, again, when you watch this, and I would implore you to watch this episode because Sam has really made an effort today.
Do you know what the worst thing is? I've put a shirt and a vest on. The fact
a suit, trouser, and a boot.
We got Joe Marler coming in.
Yeah. Listen, mate, we're going to get onto the glow up because you are looking radiant right now.
I'm just going to come in next time in trackies. I'm just going to come in trackies.
No, you, mate. I'm genuinely being honest right now. You've gone from looking like a radiator to looking radiant. You look fucking brilliant. You look great. So,
mate, do you know what? Let me just quickly. Our table was fucking phenomenal.
We had.
It was so good. We had Will Best, who I'm sure you guys know Will Best, he's Big Brother presenter, and also Dave Berry
Fleur.
From Capital, and now obviously at Bauer.
Gemma Atkinson.
Fleur, Gemma Atkinson, Kimberly Wyatt.
She's
by the way.
lovely.
But honestly, the thing about the Brits, right, is that a lot of people like try and be really fucking cool at these tables. And I genuinely believe that we had the funnest table.
Yeah, because we were, I don't know who got the bottle of tequila. We were all up doing shots together.
I was pouring shots to people. I was the party starter. I was starting the party. I was pouring shots to Pete and his champagne.
If you're wondering what that was the sneeze that I spoke about earlier on just popped out of Pippa.
Yeah, she's finally done it.
Yeah, it's okay. She's currently just wiping her laptop screen because I think she may have caused a little mess.
But it was absolutely brilliant. We all stood up, we cheersed, and no one cheers at the Brits.
No, we were going for it.
We were literally stood up going, "Cheers, everybody!" And everyone was like, "Yeah!"
Yeah. And then we left. We had a little cigarette group.
Oh my God, yeah.
Which was quite cool. So we had from other tables, they would come and collect us on the way through.
Yeah.
So
they wanted actually to steal Pete's.
I just want to point out, and I can confirm that Maya Jama and Sam Thompson are actual friends.
I know, he's seen it in the flesh.
Seen it in the flesh. We saw Maya. We spent a bit of time with Maya and Bruno Tognoli.
Yeah, lovely bloke, by the way.
Yeah, really nice guy. Me and him had a little bit of a shirt off because both of us were wearing sheer shirts. No, not a shirt off. We were wearing shirts. I mean, by shirt off, I mean. Anyway, so yeah, that was good.
What did Maya say she was going to do? Come on our podcast.
She did. Yeah. She did say that.
She did. She literally went. As we were walking back, she went, "Guys, I promise you, I'm going to come on the podcast at some point."
Well, I don't know Maya as well as Sam, but I have to say, she's fucking great. She was really lovely. Listen, Stormzy said hello to me in the corridor.
Yeah. Storms knows who we are. Storms? Do we call him Storms? What? Big Mike.
I don't know, but he saw me in the corridor, said hello, had a little hug, and then he went to see Sam and said, "I've just seen your best mate in the corridor." Never met him before, but
how cool is that?
Really nice guy.
Pete, no, let's just slow this down. This shit doesn't happen all the time. Like, mate, we're at the Brits. Big Mike comes up and goes, "Pete, what's up?"
Yeah. It was pretty wild. During my corridor breaks, Danny Dyer was good to see Danny. Danny was dressed up. He was looked fucking great.
Oh, Danny.
Danny. Well, I've known Danny for a little while. We get on very well. Just very Danny.
Didn't know where you were going with that one.
No, I was just meeting people. The corridors were just the place.
The corridors. You were really creeping the halls, weren't you? Yeah, like a boarding house master. You were creeping those halls.
But unlike a boarding house master, I was appropriate. So, but yeah, the corridors were where everything happened. I'm going to be honest with you. I had
something.
Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me just tell mine.
Go.
No, you'll forget. Go on.
Okay, I'm playing paddle with Stormzy.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that'd blow everyone's fucking socks off. Yeah, mate. I saw Storms. Right, Storms.
Okay.
What are we calling him?
Well, his name Stormzy.
Okay, Stormzy. Fine. So, and he's tall, by the way. So, did you hug him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hug his penis? No, but because he's.
I don't think you are playing paddle with him at this point.
Because he's so tall. He is so tall. He's like 6'7". So like when you hug him, I'm literally, it's like I got my hands on his arse cheeks. Like it was fucking wild. And then, but he goes, oh, like I just saw you, mate. So I was like, oh, thanks, mate. Gave him a hug whilst caressing his butt cheeks. And then he goes, you live near me. I went, no way he knows. And we go to like the same gym. And then I said, I watch all your videos. And then he, no, don't look at me like that. Everyone watches his videos. And he does like a day in the life of Storms. And he plays paddle like every day. And I was like, hey mate, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to get done at paddle, like I'm your guy. And he went, oh okay, we'll have a game. We'll definitely have a game then. I was like, okay, I'll slide into your DMs.
Have you?
No, I panicked, but still. And then, not even just that. And then I came back at him and went, mate, but don't be shit, yeah? Just to try and be a little bit like,
Yeah. And I bet in his mind he was thinking, God, he's cold.
He did, well, he left after that, actually. He literally looked at me and went, oh, okay, and then walked off. But I was quite happy.
Hey, Storms, don't be shit.
Don't be shit. Do you know what I mean? As if like we were on the same level. And then he walked off. And then, Vernon Kay.
No, we're going to get onto Vernon. We're going to get onto the next part of the night.
I'll put my hands up.
I also, and I'll be honest with you, and I've spoken on this podcast before, don't get weird about meeting famous people, but I did.
Jared Leto.
Fuck me. Jared Leto walked past me and Liv, and she went, oh, that's Jared Leto. And I went, where? Because I didn't even notice. And then when I realised it was him, I hyperventilated. I'm not even joking you. Liv was trying to get me to say hello to him and I couldn't bring myself to do
Question.
it. It's the first time in my life that I've seen someone gone, fuck, you're cool.
Okay, but what would... Okay, I'm Jared Leto. What are you saying? Because you've never approached anyone. How do you do it?
All right.
No, geezer, he's literally turned around and be like, yeah, I'm right.
Yeah, cool. And I'd be happy with that. I don't need anything else from you. I just
oh, so you're not even going up, giving him a hug, telling him you love him?
No.
Oh, right.
No, that's weird. No, just it would have been nice just to go, all right.
To have a bit of acknowledgement.
I'd have been happy with a head nod.
A head nod and a wink from Jared Leto.
But yeah, fuck him, what a guy.
Very cool bloke.
Yeah, really cool guy. That led to Liv calling me Poundland Jared all night, which I wasn't a big fan of, if I'm honest with you.
Poundland Jared's still a pretty cool Jared.
So yeah, that was good. Anyway, so we then moved on. We left about 5 minutes before the end to beat the rush. Liv, bless her, had organised a driver for the night. Amazing. Now, what happened at this point is Liv said, right, we should go. So we grabbed a little team of people. Vernon Kay is a kind of a friend, and he's great. And a friend of his is someone that kind of Liv knows. So myself, Liv, Vernon, and another guy went to Liv's car. I was calling Sam. He'd gone missing. We didn't know where Sam was.
I was with Miles Smith, if anyone cares.
So we wait in the car. I call Sam. He says, wait for me. We spent 10 minutes waiting for Sam. As the traffic was building up. Sam then gets in the car. We then head off to an after party. We got Sam to come to an after party, which is fucking amazing. Sam was really going for it, actually. He was fucking banging out the tequilas at the after party. On the way there, though, there was an awkward point where Sam, Liv, Vernon, actually not Vernon, me and Vernon were staying out of it, and the other guy were discussing politics.
I wasn't discussing politics.
It went weird. The driver then had a bit, didn't really know what to do. So turned up the music and threw a disco ball into the back of the car.
That'll shut you up.
I've got a video of it, which I'll hand across, with just lights streaming through the four of us. And it was, Sam then started doing Big Fish, Little Fish cardboard box. It was all a very weird scenario. Anyway, then we went to the Universal after party.
We did. Ah, the universal after party.
Nothing happened there for us. But we had a great time, Universal after. We stayed there for a little bit, had a little fucking few drinks.
We did it right.
No. It's not that other people did it wrong.
No. Sorry. Sorry.
No.
What I mean is.
No.
At these parties. No. I meant that at these parties, right? You don't want to linger for too long.
No, we got there nice and early.
Got there nice and early. We left the Brits like a little bit early. Got there before the crush happens, right? And then just sort of like had a few drinks, had a really good time, spoke to loads of people, and then left at about 1. Which is like the perfect time to bounce before everything gets a little bit messy.
I'd just like to point out as well, like on the way to Universal, obviously, we all had tickets to these because they're quite exclusive, these after parties, apart from you. Sam didn't have a ticket. So what we did was walk with confidence.
Yeah. I pretended I was on the phone.
Walk with confidence, and we just strolled straight in. All right, that's how you do these things. All right, we just strolled with confidence. Sam looked fucking great in his fucking suit, wallowed in just on the blower. Which, if you see the pat pics of Sam going in, there's no one on that phone. All right, there's no one on that phone. He was just phone to the ear, just strolling with confidence. Yeah, sweet. Fucking absolute touch. Got straight in, had loads of shots, had a really good time, happy days, very uneventful for us, and then we left.
We left, and do you know what? Do you know what? A huge thing you've missed out. Probably the thing of the night. So me and Vernon Kay are going to game together.
That I forgot about that. Vernon is joining Sam's gaming group, so he's going to be there with Bodger and Badger and the other lads.
No, Reverend Boosty
and fucking Nick Nack.
David Badger.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually joining his group. Yeah, I'm joining his clan. So it's going to be fucking wild. But they've got an extra space, he said. And do you know what as well? He was telling me what he's running with, and he's actually got, he's a camper. So he stands at the back sniping people, and I've got his gamer tag.
Okay, we're all bored.
No, mate. It's like, I cannot wait. Me and Vern just on mic together. Okay. Me and Big V just on the mic.
Is that his name?
No, I don't know. He's got loads of numbers and digits. I told him I was jokes and notes, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. And he said, I know.
Mate, he came over to our table. Don't pretend like this isn't cool. He came over to our table and went, mate, I'd love to game with you.
No, that's not what happened.
It fucking was.
Let me tell you what happened is he came over and said hello to me. Sam then went, oh, you game? And he went, yes. And Sam went, would you game with me? And he went, yes. He didn't come over specifically to go, can I game with you?
He did.
He didn't.
Miles Smith, who won a Brit. But this is very cool. I don't know what. I just felt like I had a little bit of juice. I was going to say juice, and then I was going to say jizz, and then it sounded like jizz, so I just sort of like stopped myself. And that just sounded really weird.
Okay, I'm just going to, before Sam tells this story, I'm also going to back this up. Sam had a lot of juice that night because I'll be honest with you, what I worked out at the Brits is that a lot of people were only saying hello to me because of Sam.
Yeah, he's an industry boy.
It was fucking weird. Like, genuinely, it's not, that's not,
glasses on.
That's not really, yeah, because they give you a lot more dues. But it was very odd. But Sam's a bit of a big fucking deal. Let me tell you.
Right, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I just, Producer Pippa now looks in awe. I know, it's cool. I had Miles Smith came over to me, right? It was his agent comes over. He's a lovely guy. Like, jokes aside, really, really nice guy. We've interviewed him a few times. And he I'm sat down, his agent runs over to me and goes, Sam, Miles is about to perform, but he needs you before he goes and performs. And I was like, what does he need? And so he goes, just come with me. So I go over, and Miles, I'm not joking. He's like, yeah, I'm just 2 secs. I'm just waiting. And he goes, mate, we need to have our hug. I was like, what do you mean? And we agreed when I interviewed him before he did his Brits performance that we were going to have a hug before he does his Brits performance. And he went and got me to give him how nice is that?
That is fucking nice, actually.
Yeah, and then
fucking weird.
Mate, no, but then he went up and absolutely smashed
So before he performed at the Brits,
yeah,
the one thing on his mind was, fuck, I can't do this without Sam Thompson.
I'm not even making it up. Like,
no, he's actually not, because I remember this happening, and he came back and told me this story, and even then I was confused by it. Now that we're telling it in broad daylight, when I haven't had a drink, it's it's even weirder.
No, but do you know what? He is the nicest, most down-to-earth bloke ever. I met his mum, I met his brother. He's just a hero. And I will give this to him as well. I know we're not a music pod, but he got the biggest cheer. Like, him and Sabrina Carpenter, like, I'm not even joking, they were like neck and neck for the biggest cheer. So, fair play him. He's going to smash it for years to come. Love him to bits.
Yeah, I didn't actually meet him, but yeah, he is great. I will fucking say that. Sabrina Carpenter did it for me, though.
Oh, my Lord. Not like that. That sounded a bit.
Yeah.
No, as in, like, what I mean is
that
the
sounded like you're about to Jews.
No. The performance was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, no, it was stunning. And funny enough, she was styled by a friend of mine, a friend of ours, Joshua Kane, who did my BAFTAs fucking suit last year. Who, by the way, let's give him a shout out because he's a fucking amazing designer.
And we're looking for some new suits.
Styled her entire fucking thing.
And then Pete did his show.
Yes. So I should have gone home at that point. I didn't. I carried on. I went out and I drank a lot. Liv and I had a radio show, first live radio show on Kiss on Sunday Roast. And the idea was that's why we were at the Brits and we were going to be kind of a bit hungover and it would be funny. What actually happened was we were both dead to the world effectively throughout the show. But I didn't take us off air. I was pressing buttons and doing things the way I think things were supposed to happen. But was I having a corona midway through? Yes. Yes, I was.
Did it make him sound better? Yes.
I'm not entirely sure. We got a review about an hour into it that said, I'm not sure what's happening. It's weird, but I like it. That for me is all I need. And yeah, we'll be doing that every Sunday now from 2 till 5. Mate, I quite like it, the old radio thing. I learned a lot about music. Played some Heady One.
This is the content that I need.
Yeah.
Heady One.
If you go back and
Ain't it different?
Yeah, it is different. Yeah.
That's in the song's called Ain't It Different?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I know that. Whacked out a little bit of DJ Snake, which sounds like a made-up name, but he's got a song with old Justin Bieber, apparently. So whacked out a little bit of that. But there were some songs that I knew.
Did you come out the back of everyone, or was it Liv who came out the back of some of them? Sorry. What I mean is, coming out the back of the songs, was it? Did you take it in like turn by turn?
What, for the backhandos?
Yeah.
We kind of mixed it up. I'll be honest with you, because I feel like you've been doing radio for a long time. You're very good. You are a radio guy. You're very good at this.
Radio guy.
Yeah, you're a radio guy, man. You get it. I and Liv, it's a different type of show. We play some music and just we get through it. We get through it for 3 hours. There's things called furniture and things that you're supposed to do and whatever else. I mean, at one point, I cut Liv off and just turned her mic off because she was annoying me. That's the sort of shit we do. I mean, what happens is if you do the radio thing, which you've said before, is you have all the buttons and all the other stuff, and that's the bit that I'm trying to do. And Liv is there, and she can follow the show on her screen. At one point, I think it was in the third hour of the show, Liv's screen was a screensaver. There was a waterfall happening, and that had been going on for about 20 minutes, and she hadn't even realised. That's the kind of level of show you're getting from us. We get through, we play some good music, and we talk some bollocks.
Some tunes. I can imagine Pete coming out and be like, what a banger.
Yeah, no, not even that. It was just, that was, I tell you what I do have to do. Wonderful producer Lydia does have to phonetically tell me how to say everyone's name. Because, I mean, Scissor, that's S-Z-A.
Yes, it is, Pete. Well done, you.
Yeah, I would have called it Cesar. So I need a little bit of help on that.
So all in all, it went well.
But it went fucking well. It went well. Sorry, I'll move on. Yes, sorry, mate, for going on too long there. Yes, it went well. Let's move on. I also went to see some goats. Right, on to Sam.
No, not like that. Goats.
But that's not all that happened this week, because I also had a fucking great day. I met Neville.
He met Neville, everybody!
It was a big moment. It was a big moment. If you don't know about Neville was the goat that the team adopted for me for my birthday. So we went to Buttercups, which was a great fucking charity and a great sanctuary. Little shout out to them. Sam was unavailable for this because Sam was working on something else.
Hates it. Honestly, I hate it. There's been twice now.
So we brought back Yvita. The long lost member of the Stammerton family. She also loves goats, so we went together. The video is out on YouTube. Go and watch it. It's fucking amazing. Neville. I'll be honest with you. They kind of led me into it by meeting loads of different goats, some of which are fucking huge, by the way. They were like horses. But I met Neville. It wasn't the reunion I had hoped for.
Why? What happened?
Someone had told me the goat was Neville.
And it wasn't Neville.
I spent 20 minutes getting to know Winston. At that point, Neville wasn't amused and wouldn't come near me. There's a lot of work to do. I genuinely do feel like the weekend dad now. I feel like I've made him angry because I've got a new family. And it wasn't ideal. So I am going to have to go back. But Neville, beautiful. But then they also had... that was fucking weird.
You're happy. You're excited.
They had some baby goats, which we got to name. Now, they had expected Sam to be there, so they'd left 2 little baby boy goats to name. So I named one of them Pete, and the other one Yvita.
Oh, you bastard. You are not
you weren't
a nice
there.
man.
So there's a little baby goat with a penis
What, a
called
boy?
Yvita. Yeah.
Oh, what?
So there's a baby Pete and Yvita, which you can go and see at Buttercups, who were amazing. They fed asleep in our arms. We spent a long time with them. We bottle fed babies. We went to, and you'd have really enjoyed, they have a top field, which is where all the naughty goats go, basically juvie, for goats. I tried to explain the errors of my ways throughout my life just to see if they could interact back into the kind of goat society and stuff.
Reintegrate.
But it was great. We had a really good time, and it's an amazing place, and you should go and see it. But we did think about you throughout. We went to the gift shop at the end. I bought all of the team. Josh got a hat. I bought team hoodies and all sorts of things, and we did really well. But we didn't leave you out. So we did get some bits for you.
I have a gift.
Yes. So we got some things in this weird Snoopy bag.
Pippa was holding that earlier and I went, that just fits Pippa. I was like, that's so standard.
So look, we got some stuff for the studio.
Yeah, can I have one?
Well, they're all here. So because we've got we've got loads of plastic goat, cuddly toy goats. We got a goat calendar.
Oh, look at the beard on that bad boy.
Yep. And also because we were talking about live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
We got a little plaque. All you need is love and a goat.
Yeah.
So we're going to hang that somewhere. And I got you a T-shirt.
Is it I love goats? The T-shirt literally says I love goats.
Yeah, and we got a T-shirt for Sam that says I love goats. So we were thinking of you.
Oh.
And next time you're coming with us to see some goats.
100%. I can't keep missing out on these team days out. It's really fucking me off.
Yeah, but it's because you're so fucking busy at the minute.
It's not anymore. I was just doing one thing, which is going to be really cool actually. It's coming out relatively soon, but that's now finished.
Okay, so now Sammy's going to be around more because, the team and I, as a kind of a family, we do feel a little bit like, you've neglected us for all your work commitments and that recently.
No, I feel like, do you know what? And I've noticed that. I feel like every time I try and hug the team, touch the team now, like I'm not getting the same response.
Because okay. Oh, fuck.
I'm not getting the same response from all of you. I feel like the moment I come in close.
Because they found their voices now, whereas previously they were too scared to say no. Now they've found their voices. I've been building up a little bit of confidence within the team so that they can tell you when you're inappropriate themselves without having to come to me.
Like I'll try and eat some of Pippa's food and she'll just say no.
Yeah. No. There's just been, there's been just a little bit of time where we just need to kind of let you know that some things are not okay.
I miss you guys.
But Sam has been working very hard, but that's not all Sam's been doing, because now we get to talk about something which I think all of you will have noticed over the past couple of weeks, especially this week, and when you look at the Brits and you're going to be seeing a lot of things. Sam is he's on a path. He's on a path and he is at the start of a really incredible journey that we're all here to support him on.
What the fuck is that?
But Sam is starting his glow up.
I'm not having a glow up. I'm not having a glow up.
I mean, Sam.
I'm not having a glow up.
Sam, you are sat there just chilling with your legs crossed.
I'm in the same position as you are.
With a vest, yeah, but I always sit like this. You normally sit like you're rocking back and forth in the shower after a depressing night. But you're...
You, JP, shouldn't have shown you that photo.
Oh, it's fucking brilliant. I wasn't even thinking of that, and you've just outed yourself. But my God, Sam has started dealing with things better in his age. But Sam is sat here in a pair of suit trousers and a pair of fucking boots with a vest and an open shirt on. You know, he's thought about what he's wearing. He's got a long coat.
That is true.
So Sam is starting to think about what he's doing, which is really good.
You
we
have
like
to
it.
now, man.
I'll
We're in
tell
a
you
big,
how much
bad
he's
world.
thinking about it is that at 9 p.m. last night, Pippa gets the sort of daily call from Sam to discuss anything but work. And what Sam decided he was going to tell Pippa was that Sam's getting an ear piercing and a mullet. Now, Sam repeatedly said to Pippa, don't even try and stop me.
You fucking bitch.
Don't stop me.
You're a fucking bitch.
Don't stop me. Pippa's response to that was, okay. I have also yesterday, Sam and I were in a number of Zoom meetings yesterday. Sam started every Zoom meeting by telling every single one of the clients and people we were speaking to that he was getting a mullet and an earring. So he's just kind of wagering whether or not, you know, it's acceptable for him to do that.
Don't stop me. I know you're going to try, but just don't try and stop me.
No, we're not going to stop you. Now, I can't understand where this has come from, but Sam has been spending a lot of time with Jonathan Andrews, an amazing hairdresser who I know very well, and he suggested this to Sam. But also, I think there's another reason, and that is because Roman Kemp has just got a mullet and is now wearing a silver earring. Now, Roman Kemp, very cool guy. We saw him at the Brits, and Sam he's gonna Roman the shit out of that.
I said to Roman, I want to look like your head. I want your mullet and I want your earring now.
So Sam has been shopping. I was at Sam's the other day and he started showing me some of the things. He literally, I walked in and Sam went, I've been on Mr. Porter. I went, right.
A pair of Tyler Flares.
He went, yeah. He went, I ordered some shit. Sam's just making a conscious effort now. And do you know what? I fucking commend it because I genuinely, in all seriousness, if you look at a couple of weeks ago, you looked like death. Yeah. You currently look fucking great. I'm here for the mullet. I do feel like it's maybe not the right choice for you based on the fact that you will just have hair at the front and at the bottom. I don't think you can really spread the mullet across the entire head, which is a slight issue.
Shave it.
Which is a slight issue. But not only that, but Sam has also booked in a new procedure, which will be happening, but I'm not going to tell you what.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm not going to tell you what is getting done. But later in the year.
That's not even true. But I will be at some point.
Later in the year. But in fact, I'll tell you how much Sam's glow up is going. He was discussing salmon sperm with Will Best at the table at the Brits.
That is true.
So just letting people know what his new...
He's 40. He went, what can I do?
He's 40 and looks fucking younger than us, which is wild. But Sam, the glow up, mate, I'm fucking here for it.
It's a tough old world out there. Okay, when you're on your own, it's a tough old world.
But do you know what? You're not on your own. And let me tell you, you keep deleting things after you put them up. I'll be honest with you.
Fucking hell, B!
No.
You're just doing me so hard.
No, because I'm being deadly serious here. Is that I just need people to understand this because we need at this point we need you.
Slide my trousers down.
Because let me tell you, Sag, genuinely, your photo that you put up from the Brits, which you deleted 15 minutes later.
I felt like an idiot.
Yeah, you felt like an idiot. But I've got to say, you look fucking great. You look fucking great today. We did a lift selfie, right, today in black and white, which I know the team have got some behind the scenes of because, we're just trying something new. He actually paid Ted, TV
I know
Ted.
that's not true. I did not pay Ted to do shit. Ted was already at my house.
Sorry, all right. He was already at the house. Sam went upstairs and got changed to do some candid pictures. I've seen some of these. I've seen some of these pictures, and you look fucking great. You need to believe you look great. And I'm gonna give you a little boost here, mate, because we've had an email from someone who's been having sex dreams about you.
Oh yes, no way. Have you written this on your right? Is this you?
No.
Sorry, not you having sex. No.
It wasn't. It wasn't Pippa.
Have you made this up though? Are you just trying to say something?
No, we had a shout out. It's a shout out to Beth, who had
Beth.
We had an email that Yeah, he loves a Beth, who she had a sex dream about you. This is the first time in 3 years of the podcast we've heard things like this. And this is just an indication to you, and genuinely, I'm not even taking the piss on this. You need to start believing you look fucking great, because you do, and I 100% believe it. I'm actually going to read it to you, all right? So just, I'll tell you what, mate, you just close your eyes and enjoy this, because this is now the way you're being seen. You are no longer the guy that does funny stuff on TikTok. You're that fucking good-looking guy that does funny shit on TikTok. So, here we go. The other night, I had a dream about Sam. Let's just say the dream definitely wasn't PG. When I woke up, all I could think about was him. I think everyone's had a dream about someone random and ended up having a crush on them from that dream. Anyway, all I wanted to say is, Sam, you're amazing, and I might be slightly in love with you. So, I definitely have some of your boxers. Definitely not the skiddy ones, though. So, on a serious note, we've done it for me. We are going to do it with you. We're going to get you a pair of Sam's boxers sent out. Beth?
I'll give you a pair of the Kleins. You can have a pair of Calvin Kleins for me.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Do you want white or black?
Yeah, but okay, we're giving options.
Yeah,
all right?
you can have grey if you want. Grey's a bit grim.
Okay.
I don't really like the grey ones.
But Sam, people are having sex dreams about you and want your pants.
I wonder what we did. Would you reckon we did missionary?
Oh, sorry, hypothetically in the dream.
Why have we not reached out and found out what we did?
I think there's levels of okay.
Could have gone a little bit more.
I'll be honest with you.
Missionary's a little bit basic.
That's where your head went.
I'll be honest with you. I thought you'd just be happy with that. I didn't realise you wanted a detailed description of how you fucked her.
Over the moon.
So, but this is what I'm trying to say to you, man.
Do you know what the worst thing is, by the way? It's that every time I put something nice up now, I get the staying relevant, which I love and I'm so appreciative. It's like they're my dads and mums. Like, I'm not joking. I'll put something up, right? And it's like today, I put up a fucking lift selfie and I took it down because I panicked. And I asked Kira and Pippa and Annie's, by the way, we need to fire the girls and we need more boys. I've realised that. We need less girls, more boys.
No, Sam said he needed some help taking photos because he's obviously been struggling as the deleting photos has shown. So then Kira was like, oh, I would suggest maybe trying like a photo dump, something a bit casual. And he went, okay, handed Kira his phone and was like, just take some now then. And I was like, no, you can't just do 10 photos if you sat in the chair.
Even I know you can't do 10 dump or 10 pictures in a dump from the same outfit in the same chair with just a quick 10-minute dump. Literally, it's all pictures within 10 minutes.
And also, they start laughing at me and shit, and I'm just. And
Look,
girls are just savage, mate.
I've
put
had.
you in the lift, sent you up a few
They
floors.
put me in the lift.
I'm going to be
mate.
honest with you. I've had 3 years of you all laughing at me for not understanding TikTok, not understanding fucking all your dances and all your shit. All right, Sam is the equivalent of me when it comes to posting a nice normal picture.
Yeah, 100%.
So Sam is so awkward about it, doesn't really understand. And in all honesty, mate, and I genuinely mean this, you look fucking great. Now, moving on to this is how great you look. This is kind of a you thing, but last week Sam said he wanted to start a rumour that he was running for Bond.
So desperate.
This is fucking wild. Coral have actually done the betting odds on Sam becoming Bond. Not only Sam, on me becoming Bond. I just want to point out that this is what they've said, and then I'm going to tell you what the betting odds are. Although both men are outsiders in our next James Bond betting, just outsiders. It's not like it's beyond the realms of it ever happening. Just outsiders. You know what I mean?
I'm happy being that.
Obviously, you're going to get your fucking Henry Cavills, all right? But just outside them, Sam
outside
Thompson,
lane.
Pete Wicks. So although both men are outsiders in our next James Bond betting, stranger things have happened, and those odds have not stopped some of their fans backing them for a 007 role. This is from Coral. So Sam, and these odds are genuine and mind-blowing, he's only 100 to 1 to become fucking Bond.
Do you know what's what?
Now Sam started this rumour, and this is what Sam wanted to be Bond, or even to be considered, and he has been. He's at 100 to 1.
Do you know what's crazy? Is that Leicester City to win the Premier League when they won it were at more than that.
Yeah, absolutely wild. So Sam is got a fair chance. Then there's my odds.
Yeah, Pete, fuck's sake. Do you know what's so annoying about this? Is Pete's odds are actually quite good. like you would put money on this. Like he's 66 to 1. Like that's something I would have a flutter with.
Yeah.
I'd put a fiver on that.
Yeah.
And be like, well, just in case.
Now, this is just. I mean, this made me feel great, obviously, but then made me realise how unbelievable my journey on Strictly was, because the odds of me becoming Bond were more likely than me winning Strictly, a competition with only 15 people that I was in. Even to the point that the chances of me getting to Blackpool were at 1.500 to 1. So the chances of me becoming Bond, it's more likely I'll be Bond than it was to me to last 8 weeks in a fucking dance show. That's how fucking shit I was at dancing.
My favourite thing is we're actually on the odds now. You can check this. They've done the thing. So if you want to put a bit of money on it,
yeah, but what I would suggest you do with your money, because let me tell you, and I'm going to let you into a little secret, all right? I know everyone plays coy when we're not going to be Bond.
Well, no, we don't know
all right,
that.
well,
it might be.
Well, we know we're not going to be Bond.
I'm going for it.
Yeah? All right, give me your best Bond, James Bond, shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. Name's Bond, James Bond. Shaken, not stirred.
I'll have a dry martini, shaken, not stirred.
I'll have a dry martini.
Martine?
I'll have a dry martini. I will have a dry martini, shaken, not stirred.
And please tell me your name.
My name's. See, I wouldn't be able to do it without smiling. That's the problem.
I think Bond loses it when someone says,
name?
And you are, and then he goes, it's Bond, James Bond.
My name's
Shaken,
Bond.
not stirred. What do you mean? Oh, I want to drink.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wouldn't be able to not giggle.
So yeah, so on that fucking bombshell.
On that Bond shell.
Hey, see?
I'm cracking gags today, man.
You're cracking gags.
What was I cracking earlier,
Yeah,
Pippa?
you're cracking gags and I don't know,
What did I
man.
crack earlier? What did I do?
But anyway, so yeah. And on a serious note, if you're listening to this pod, 12 p.m. today, general sale of the O2. And honestly, be quick. We would love you all to be there. And I promise you, and this is coming from me, it's going to be fucking
and we're
wild.
going to sell it out.
Let's hope so. Otherwise, we are in a lot of debt.
Yeah, we love debt, though. Turn that debt upside down. And
Thank you for listening to Staying Relevant. It's a podcast hosted by Sam Thompson, the potential James Bond, and Pete Wicks, who definitely won't be James Bond.
Two best friends.
They are friends.
No, they're best friends. To the point where Pete reposted my selfie in the lift.
Thirst Trap, and I put that song, I See You Red.
I know. Even more cringy for me.
Mate, no, it's not that, mate. It's just like, I'll be honest with you, it made me twitch. You look that fucking great. Anyway, if you do want to be part of the podcast at any point, email hello@srproductions.co.uk. Subscribe, follow, do all of that crap. Leave a review, 5 stars, blah, 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 blah. Socials at Staying Relevant Podcast. We'll be back with another episode soon. Bye.
And we love you so much. And we're doing the O2! We're going to do you in the O2.
Well, no, we're not going to fuck anyone.
Well, you never know.
I do.
You never know. This has been a Staying Relevant production.